condo in Mexico can still leave your private unit unmanaged, and a house can become difficult to operate during the months you are away. The mistake is choosing between them based only on convenience, privacy, or visible maintenance. If you are an American buyer planning to use the property part-time, compare responsibility, remote operation, annual cost, and future buyer fit. Start with responsibility, because property type alone does not tell you who handles the work. The first difference is how responsibility is divided. In a condominium, the administration may handle common areas, shared systems, building staff, common expenses, and decisions under the condominium structure. But that does not establish that the administration will inspect your private unit, coordinate private repairs, document damage, or report directly to you. Building administration and private property management are different functions. A house usually places more direct responsibility on the owner for the structure, exterior maintenance, private equipment, security, and individual vendors. But the actual structure can vary. Compare what is shared, what remains private, and what requires a separate provider, not simply whether the property is called a condo or a house. The second system controls what happens while you are away. A part-time property needs more than someone nearby. It needs a defined process. For either property type, determine who controls access, performs inspections, coordinates repairs, approves spending, acts during emergencies, and reports to the owner. A condo may provide building-level access, staff, shared maintenance, or help with a common property problem. But private unit inspections, private repairs, spending authority, and direct owner reports should be confirmed through a defined written scope. A house generally needs a broader independent system for inspections, exterior oversight, utilities, security, and vendor access. More responsibility does not automatically make the house unsuitable. It means the operating structure must be stronger and documented. The third comparison is the full annual cost, not only the monthly condominium fee. A condo may concentrate administration, staff, common maintenance, reserves, and building work into regular shared payments. That can improve predictability, but only when the underlying budget is realistic. Review the current budget, reserve information, recent assembly records, known capital work, and any special assessments. A low fee is not an advantage if predictable obligations are being postponed or remain underfunded. A house may have fewer shared charges, but the owner pays more expenses directly. Compare taxes, insurance, utilities, maintenance, management, inspections, security, and irregular repairs through one annual ownership budget. The stronger option is the one whose full annual cost you can estimate and support before committing. The fourth system is how the property fits your use plan and a future buyer's plan. A condo may fit a buyer who wants controlled access, fewer exterior responsibilities, shared services, and a property that can remain closed for part of the year. But depending on the property-specific documents, written rules may affect rentals, guests, pets, renovations, parking, occupancy, or access by service providers. A shared structure can reduce work while also reducing control. A house may offer more privacy, space, storage, and flexibility. But greater maintenance, difficult access, car dependence, staffing needs, or complex remote operation can narrow the future buyer pool. Neither property type is automatically easier to resell. Future buyers will evaluate the same costs, rules, responsibilities, and operating demands you are evaluating now. A condo may be stronger when the building is financially sound, responsibilities are documented, the rules fit your use, and private unit oversight is available when needed. A house may be stronger when you value control, can support the broader maintenance budget, and have a reliable local system for inspections, repairs, access, security, payments, and reporting. Pause before choosing either one when responsibility, authority, annual cost, or remote operation remains unclear. For a part-time owner, these are not secondary details. They are part of the property itself. Do not choose a condo for apparent ease or a house for apparent freedom. Choose the responsibility system you can verify, afford, and operate while you are outside Mexico. The better part-time property is not defined by whether it is a condo or a house. It is defined by whether the property can continue functioning responsibly when you are not there. Once you have identified the better property type, verify who will actually operate it during your absence. Watch Buying Property in Mexico Part-Time. Who manages it when you're away? Next,